What crap, people? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing another hints and tips for diamond video. It seemed to get pretty good reception from it, and I know that there's a bunch of you that really enjoy that kind of long form content. So I thought we're going to go down the list and go into our dual shotguns, which is possibly one of the most infamous of the lot here. So look, I'm going to do exactly the same as I did before. So I'll probably be covering the exact same thing around maps, enemies, but more specifically tailoring my build to the dual shotguns. Now, hopefully we're going to be in a great situation where we get kind of lucky in some parts, but we're just going to have to go for it. But before I go in, I'm just going to equip the things that I usually like to go for. So the pickaxe, and I think we'll go for the laser beam on this run. And I will say beforehand, just with the dual shotguns, I'm going to be looking for two items or either item, either the bouncing shot or the fast shot. Ideally fast shot, which you get from speed, but I'm going to be looking for two of them. So that's just a little bit of insider knowledge before we go in. And as always, no key totem, and let's just dive straight into it. So on this map, I didn't get any elites to spawn. Okay. So on this map, it's a bit of a weird one because you've got like some weird space around the edges, but usually what I like to do is go straight into the middle and try to pick up what I can. Oh, nice shot early. Brilliant. But you can also go around the outside like this. If you really want to, you can go all the way around these edges. Now, this is a bit chaotic because enemies get stuck, but you can go all the way around through this water, and they'll usually tunnel through there or tunnel through this side. I don't really see the point in doing this. It doesn't really do much. Now, I remember doing this on True Ultra Chaos because I just wanted to get the win. But, yeah, realistically, and let's have a look. So, hard choice. So, here's my thought process. So, I don't really want the chaotic explosion. I don't really... The chaotic explosion only really works on the initial hit of the laser, as far as I'm aware. Heavy hitter... Shot still more damage, fire rate is reduced. Yeah, I guess. Boomerang shot. I've never picked up boomerang shot on the dual shotgun, so I'm going to see if it does anything. And it doesn't. So, what you'll find is that boomerang shot doesn't often work with a lot of the weapons in the game, and you just get a beautiful 75% damage, which is 5 damage. So I'm going to take that. And in this situation, got a damage, a spike, or a random. Now, I'm not going to take the shrapnel one-hit spike because it's too early for that. Yes, it would be good for the rares, but it's a bit too early. I don't want to go further into the islands with having such a little health. Damage, I'm interested in, but I'm going to go for the random just because I want to see if I get something better than just damage. So I'm going to go for that, and we're getting blessed by the crystals today. This is a very straightforward map. Just corral round. You can stay in this area here. You can go around the edge of the map. But just do your best to, yeah, just go around the map. And throwing my laser beam down areas where I think the enemies are. I'm just seeing if there's a... So there's a chest. No, there's not. Equalizer, health shot, time bolt. Okay. So... health shot is good for people that do need health. Now, I don't get hit too much, so I'm not going to go for the health shot. Time bolt, also quite good. And then we also have the equalizer. I think I'm going to go for the time bolt now because the dual shotguns have quite a high proc rate, 12%. So it's not working just yet because it probably hasn't clocked in. But there you go. There's the time bolt. Pretty good early game damage. Only 40 damage over time, but it's still a little bit extra. And we haven't got an extra chest. I'm not going to attempt the elites at this point. I don't like risking it this early. So I'm going to go for again, for a random chest. Beautiful map here. Best thing to do is to just stay on the outside. You can go on the inside if you're cool and have all the damage. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to play nice and safely. Because as you know, I'm not a big fan of RNG. I'd rather rely on my skill. With this one, if they do escape, just try and use the rocks to get as many crystals as you can. And make sure that they walk through the fire or whatever it is. Throw down your melee, throw down your grenade just to see what you can do. Or you can aim for the pufferfish as well, but pretty straightforward. Random chest. Okay, so our first things that we can get. So, aerial shot, quite good. I'm going to be in the air a lot. I believe it's an extra 50% damage. Big ability, pretty good as well. I'm actually going to opt for the arcane shot. I like elemental. I want to get some elemental early. And I'm just going to see if there is a hidden chest up here. Nope. But arcane shot, great to have elemental early because I might not see an elemental here. And we're going to be opting for the crit chest here. I do like the idea of this semi-form shrapnel because, yeah, getting some money early is great. Damage, don't really worry about that. Crit, I want to get that Ring of Wisdom. One of the best early games you can possibly have. So always try and opt for at least a crit island on your initial biome. Trust me, the Ring of Wisdom will give you scalable damage. That was a very quick island. This is probably one of the worst islands in the game, by the way, in terms of just how small it is. As you saw, I immediately just went down the middle and then kind of went off to the side. I tend to kind of hang back in this area here because you've got lots of space and then just kind of weasel my way around the enemies on either side. Pretty straightforward. And we're going to take the Ring of Wisdom here. Hot Shot and Sharpshooter fine, but the Ring of Wisdom is just really passive scaling. Now, to put into a bit of context for you, you're going to get this every single time you do a crit island before you see any crit. This is going to be there every time. You're always going to see it. If you don't, you've picked up something related to crit. So just go for it. The island. Take it. Get it done. Now, we're going to go at this point. I like the idea of luck. I mean, I could get a driller, and I know there's a few people saying go for driller. I'm going to go for driller. Don't want to. I'm going to go for the skill ring. Skill ring. I'm going to go for the skill portal. I really want to get myself a... Oh, they're going to be useful in a bit. Okay, cool. I'm going to focus on this for a second, but I'm just going to focus on that homing grub. I'm going to focus on that laser skull, using my ability there to actually take it out. And, oh, there's an enraged grub as well. Cool beans. And right now, heaps of damage coming out. Very quick island as well. Crazy. So, that was a pretty nice island in terms of just the enemy density, but the actual enemies were pretty scary. Homing, enraged, laser, anything that has a projectile that you know can hit you directly, just go for them. And with this map in particular, I like to go kind of back and forth or around. You can go through these areas here. Whilst that's pretty effective, I try not to do it just because enemies can spawn in that area. And let's see what we get from the skill chest. Nothing too great. I'm going to take the reload arc here. The crystal fertilizer was quite nice, but I'm not rocking a driller build, and the increased range was good as well. But reload arc, a bit more damaged. I'm going to be reloading a lot with this weapon, so hopefully that can follow us in. Now, we have 2 loot totems. We're about to go to the shop. It's Island 5. There is literally no risk in doing this, so we're just going to do both of them. Get an arcane shot and a bronze heart. Nice and easy. So it takes us to 247 damage health, and we get an additional what's that, 15% on our arcane shot. So really nice. We're at full health. In this shop, I'm thinking about what is Tony going to show me. Now there is a rapid fire. I'm not too worried about that. We could always enhance. We could enhance the reload arc, but I'm more interested to see if we can get a bit more health, get a bit stronger. I like the crystal combo, but it's not really that useful early game. Let's re-roll. It's only 17. Wowsies. I'm actually going to re-roll again because these aren't too great. Like, random shots fine, but not interested. Want to see if I can get some upgrades. Okay, there's an arc shot there. All right. Well, there's a sharp shot. Sharp shot's probably the best thing we can go for. I'm tempted by the bronze heart, but I'm going to take the sharp shot, and let's see if there's anything we can get rid of. I mean, get rid of the boomerang shot, but the boomerang shot's giving us more damage. Let's get rid of the ice shot. We've already got 2 arcane, and that's going to enable me to get this heart. So we could go for all out. If we wanted, we could go all out on the sharp shot, but I want to keep this time bolt and stuff for now. But yeah, looking solid damage right now. 111 damage. That's really 111. Oh wait, so yeah, all of it. But yeah, sharp shot, super strong. We're looking great. 347 health. Hardly any risk. And this is one of those fun maps where you can just go around the edges again. I feel like it's a little bit of a common thing. We've got these fire crabs. Now, they're pretty easy to dodge. They've got a particular way. You can just kind of dodge to the left, dodge to the right, or even slow down. They will eventually spawn their pals, and you'll be able to tell. I think he died from arcane there, which is great. these spawners powers. And they jump up in the air and they fly at you. They're pretty easy to take over. As long as you're moving, you'll be fine. Unlike the elite lightning crab, where they just attack up and down. These ones, they usually shoot to where you are. So just move to the side. Pretty straightforward. Take the healing chest. Let's have a look. Horn shot, fire aura. Cool. And as always, I'm getting rid of this key because I do not need. Almost hit the 4K keys. Let's take the bronze harp. Want to get more health. Now, there's going to be an interesting choice for what I want to do. So I'm not going to take the drill just because I don't really have anything that goes with it with my ability. My ability is fine, but I don't really care too much about it. Thorn shot, really good. Would be really good. But I'm going for the fire aura. And the reason for that, fire aura is not the strongest thing in the world. Because I'm getting it early, it does 50 damage and 50 fire stacks. It's going to help me out deal with lots of different enemies. If I get hot steam, I'm going to have a great time. So I'm going to keep that in mind for moving forward, that I now have fire aura and it's going to work with hot steam and go through enemies. But I think that's going to be the best for right now because the dual shotguns are not great with dealing with those types of situations when you've got lots of enemies around. Unless you have like a drill shot, link shot, something that's going to give you AoE damage, I need to be able to deal with lots of enemies at once. So fire aura to me, best possible thing in that situation for what I want to do and build. Moving into the ice biome, got this beautiful map. I'm surprised how much damage the arcane's doing, actually. As always, just running straight to this middle part. Is that a glass totem? Beautiful. We're getting all the totems today. Missing every single shot. This is why fire aura is so good. And we've been blessed with a layered explosion. It's going to work twice sometimes. What's the chance on that? 25%. Nice. Okay, we got the bouncing shot. Brilliant. So I was just about to say, if we saw a speed chest, I was going to go for that. So we got the bouncing shot. The reason why this is so important on the dual shotguns is it just increases the range. And now I can shoot at enemies that are far away. I can kind of aim closer to them. Definitely useful. So we're going to take that. And it also gives us an extra 100% damage, which is pretty nice. We're going to go for the crit chest here. That's the best one out of all of them. I want to build up a little bit of crit damage. Or maybe even a critical arrows if it happens. And as I was saying earlier, look at the fire aura as it's just kind of working its way across enemies. Not killing them. It's not killing them completely, but it's weakening them. And that's really important because I'll be able to finish them off, or it just takes less time for me to deal damage. So really solid. Let's see. Crit chest. We get the critical blast. Well, there's some luck there. There's no chest. And I mean, while we're on the subject of crit, we could go for crit. I'm not feeling the harvest. I'm actually going to go for the random flawless. I wasn't feeling that harvest there. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. So I don't think it's a bad idea to take the random flawless. It's two chests still. It's not a big deal. Let's chuck that down. And just using the elemental rocks to my advantage. Using my grenade to my advantage. Letting fire aura do what it does best while I get slapped around by crabs. Okay, that's a shame, but it's fine. These things happen. Amber resin, another arcane shot. I'm probably going to take the arcane shot. The amber resin, really, really nice, especially as you start getting more hearts. Bronze heart's good, but we're sitting kind of okay. Let's take that arcane shot. 46%. There's not a chest here. And I want to get a relic. I'd be interested in like a ring of armor or a coral amulet, something like that. But yeah, let's pick that up. Have not yet seen an elemental chest, which is annoying. As you see, I'm just aiming down at the floor to hit those enemies from far away. So pretty simple. And as always, this island, stay here. Stay here. Stay safe. We seem to have one enemy left over and they're gone. Ring of Destruction. Coral Amulet. Brilliant. So Coral Amulet, probably one of the best relics you can get. Super nice early. I don't really tell people to go for it because you're not like see it. Unlike the Ring of Wisdom, which you are going to see pretty quickly. Coral Amulet is another one of those things that you can see with skill islands, but yeah, really, really good. 2 extra loot choices. Opens up the loot pool for us. Really, really strong. Would completely recommend it. Now, we're going to be going for a speed chest. I'm Actually, no. I'm going to go for the economy. I want to get some more money beforehand. It's homing thorns and mirror projectiles. Pretty scary, but as long as you actually use your bouncing shot, you're usually pretty safe. Oh, we have one of those. See how the mirrored projectile comes back at you? If you aim down, it's usually a lot safer. Oh, they're right behind me. And careful of those homing thorns as well. They're not very nice. And you can see the arcane is really paying off here. I'm actually quite surprised. I haven't used arcane in a good while. But it's doing a lot of damage, especially early. And the homing grub just hiding away. I'm not even using my laser beam. Got a couple cheeky homing grubs here. Look at that, 282 stacks. So good. Okay, he's just going to finish himself off. And let's go to that healing rock real quick. No totems, unfortunately. And we're going to get the double here. Full health, so that means if we get anything in Tony's shop for health, then we'll be safe to pick up from the garden. Let's see. Crystal Combo Snatcher. Tony's black cards are really nice. Let's see what else is in here. And you can see Coral Amulet helping out. Money shot, not too great, unfortunately, on the dual shotguns. I'm going to take 2 Tony's black card. And that helps out 50% discount. Really strong. 15%. Oh my. And as I said, the fact that I healed up to full, now I've got the whole of Tony's beautiful garden to heal up. We can use this chance totem. So let's just go ahead and... There we go. Another reload arc. Cool. Won't say no. Yes, we lost 40 health. 40 max health. That's not a big deal. We can always change that up. We have a mace shot. We have a critical arrow, a vitality, and a big heart. Lots of things that we like. All 15% off. We're going to take 1 crit arrow, 1 vitality, 1 big heart. Let's re-roll. And we have the hot steam. Right. Oh, this is going to be a really fun run. I'm so glad about the hot steam. Gets me excited. So take that out of context, maybe. Hot steam. Absolutely taking that. I was tempted by the armor. The gemstone, I don't really care about gemstone. I'm not worried about that stuff. And the grip tape, also really solid. You know what? In actual fact, I think I will get rid of the time bolt and take at least 1 grip tape, just because grip tape enables our dual shotguns projectiles to get closer together. So that's pretty nice. But, oh, actually, we've got a layered. Yeah, let's get rid of that and get another one. Even better. Perfect. Well, is there anything else we can get rid of? Right, so let's just go through. So I picked up the critical arrows because we're going to a little bit of a crit build. The vitality for 25% increased damage. We then have big hearts because that's going to help us out with heart gains. And then hot steam. So the way hot steam works is that when an enemy's on fire, when they extinguish, they'll take a huge bit of damage. Now, it's 300 damage. If you think about this, that stacks to your global damage, and it's going to work perfectly with fire. Or I'm going to be running around, things are going to go on fire, and then the hot steam is going to proc when the fire is out. Now, this would work better with Ice Blast, because I could just chuck an Ice Blast, and they'll be in between. They'll immediately extinguish the fire. But super, super solid. I'm not going to worry about anything here. I could get rid of the 2 reload arc for maybe the gemstone or the armor, but I don't need gemstone. I'm going to find other ways to get damage, but if you're starting off, we usually struggle with getting damage, and gemstone would be a really viable choice here. And I'm not going to enhance, but we're going to go for it. But yeah, I'm really happy we've got that hot steam because I get to showcase the hot steam build. And we have a lightning crab that just decided to absolutely destroy me early. Let's try and steer clear of it. And he's going to take a big chunk of damage there. I know that the lightning crab is there, so I'm just going to stay in this area here and just waddle my way back. Using that pickaxe for a little bit of higher movement. And we have that rock there. I just about to say I don't want to see it break. There's so many. Alright. And we're going to use the bouncing shot just so I'm not popping 2 big hits there. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I've copped hits from the lightning crab. But I am absolutely fine. That's why you build up health. And we're going to build up more health. 576. Another fire aura. Critical blast, damage aura. Okay, so let's talk about this. So damage aura, I've said this before. I don't like taking it. I don't like random things blowing up around me. Fire aura really good, but because I already have 1 fire aura, I don't want to increase the stacks. I'm just using fire aura as a hot steam builder. I would probably pick it up if I did not have hot steam. Assassin, not really great in the meta right now. And I'm not really one-shotting things. Giant drill, I keep seeing it. Go away. I'm taking the critical blast. That is an outright upgrade. 28% chance now when I do crit to create explosions for 100% damage. And we're going to take the key. No chest here. Off we go into the desert biome. So, I've said this before. I want to get a bit more health. I've got good health, like 576 is fine. But I wanna not worry about it. So, I'm going to be focusing a bit more on health in this biome. As you can see, hot steam is just doing the work, so I don't have to worry too much about the enemies. You can see in the boss fight that the bosses, they just went down pretty easily. So I'm not really too worried about the damage right now. I'm more worried about my health. So, what do we got? That's just going to have to be a sharp shot. Straight off rip. Let us go. Do I want the fast shot at this point? I think I'm pretty good without it. I'm going to go for the elemental. I want to get a bit more hot steam. But guaranteed I'm going to see potent magic. And we're gonna pop this rock straight away. There's another rock over there. Let's see if we can crack it open. Let's see if we can time it with our fire aura. Yes, we did. And they should all die at once. Look at that. Do not ever question the hot steam fire aura build. And that's a high caliber core. That's a crystal bundle. Very cool. I'm just going to pop these. Oh, got my friend there. Brilliant. And I think we got... Oh, we didn't get all the crystals. Always get the crystals. It's worth it. Now, I want to get another hot steam because I want to build up that damage. There's a fire aura, arcane. There's a poison in there. You know, let's take the poison. So now we have arcane and poison. Very solid. And there's the health demolition. I want to take that. Oh, there's a giant champion rock. I'm gonna just crack that open now. Actually, let's see if we can get some of these shields down. If you want to do this all at once. Oh, I've never seen that before on this. As I said, always get the shields. Go around the edges. Get the shields down. And there's that one nest over there that's... Okay, pop that one. Pop that one. Pop that one. Okay, I'm scared. Pop that one. Okay, now we're just going to blast. There we go. Right, there's another lot to take in, but that demolition, I'm just going around the edge, getting rid of all the armor of all of the major, I'm just going to call them demo rocks, getting rid of those shields so that I'm able to just take out one and it will take all of them, because it's quite a small map. In the meantime, there's a big, giant loot rock here. Obviously, I've taken that out, it's split to pieces, and it's given me 4 different items. So, let's see what we get. Streak shot. Don't really care about streak shot. I'm not going to be hitting on target every time. Mag shot. Terrible item. Don't ever pick it up. Bouncing shot too. Why not? Not going to do anything bad. Chaotic shot. Not great either. So not a great haul. But they gave us lots of crystals to salvage. I'm going to take the big hearts here. And we get another health. Why not? Get another big amount of health. And there's a chest up here. Beautiful. Oh, the health rock as well. Let's try and fight as much as we can down here. And I'm going to use this jump pad because this map is a bit of a pain. And they blew up my rock. That new rage drop's going to be extinguished. Oh, I didn't die. But look at the amount of damage they're taking. Look at all the different stacks of elements that we're getting as well. Really solid. Just like the dual shotgun's great for that. And speaking of elements, we can take the bronze here for really big health. Elemental expert. Super strong. 20% per unique debuff. Yes, we're very lucky to get this from this chest, but still, I'll be wanting to get it. 20%. So I'm probably going to do an extra 60% to these enemies because of all of the additional stuff I have. We're going to be taking... I'm probably going to go for this bronze heart right here. 820. Brilliant. And we're going to excel it. We're going to excel. I'm not going to do that one because I can't be bothered to deal with twin down mirrored. We're going to take the crit. Aim for crit arrows. Now, excel's a little bit of a risky one. But I think we're going to be fine. We don't have any additional modifiers. The hot steam's going to help us out. And... yeah, look at this. Look at it. We're just going to go down. There you go. They're super solid. And I'm waiting for the bigger enemies to come out so that I can then start popping some of those cacti. Now, it looks like we're going to have a blocker island, so there's going to be a lot of projectiles just floating around. So I'm just going around the edge of the map, kind of looking ahead of me, looking behind me, using my melee attack, trying to get a bit closer so I can kind of get the... There you go, perfect. Get the fire aura rocking, because a lot of my damage is coming from that. Using the pickaxe to spread a bit more damage. I haven't really shot any of the cacti yet, but that's fine, because we've got plenty left over. I don't think we're going to be seeing anything other than blocker shells, which is good. Yeah, easy. That was not a scary XL. That's pretty straightforward. Let's see what we get from the crit chest. Let's go for... Actually, I'm going to get one hot shot. I'm going to get one hot shot. Stop being afraid of hot shot. It's 20% increased incoming damage. Really nothing, and it gives you 12% crit. Really strong. Get another critical arrow. It's 23% now. Looking like a solid crit build. And let's completely heal up. That is a beautiful chance totem. So we're going to go for it. See what we get. Longest one ever. Trick shot. Trick shot is a straight buff. 50% now. 3 damage. We're going to be hip firing this entire game. So just take it. There's no reason not to take it. It's just free damage. It's not a lot of damage, mind you, but it's pretty much designed for the dual shotguns. And let's see here. Lightning aura is good. Fire shot, not so much. We're going to take this silver heart. 1,397 health. That's because big hearts, wherever it is giving us a good extra dose. Lightning aura is really nice. Because I've already got fire aura. I don't see the point stacking auras. And I'm not going to take fire shot because I just don't see the need. Hard target. If you get scared of hot shot, go for hard target. Negate that damage, but I don't really need it. And let's see what else is here. We've got a targeting shot. I actually, weirdly enough, don't really have too much targeting shots. So I'm going to take the big hearts and the bronze heart. I'm tempted. Yeah, why not? You know what? We're going to take it. Targeting 32%. Let's take another one. 61%. And let's just stack it all the way up to 89. Reroll. I don't think I can buy anything else. This right here. We're having a great run. So, don't need Vampire. Not very good. We'll come back to the Ring of Armor. Shockwave. Actually relatively strong now. And it stacks for your global damage. But again, I'm not too worried about that sort of thing. Bouncing ability. This is what you need if you're going for one of those turret builds or a big ability build. We're going for this Ring of Armor. Gain an armor plate if starting an island with no armor. Tell me that's not a bad thing. So, tell me. That's amazing. You go every island, you have a free hit. This is incredible. It's so strong. Pick it up. Anywho, I'm going to stop geeking out. Let's continue going. That was a really, really solid shot. Got us 3 targeting shots that we're going to build up later on. We're going to be looking for a proc mod to help really build that. Targeting now with proc mods, so that's an 89%. So that's going to help us with our AoE damage. We didn't really pick up anything else apart from health. Now we're at 1,700 health by Island 20. I'm not going to have to worry about health for the rest of the game. The big hearts is going to be helping that. Super easy. Again, the people saying to me, well, how are you going to get 2k while trying to focus on damage? How are you going to do that? How are you going to get health? Yeah, I'm proving why you can do it. This map, we got 2 pretty funky enemies. The giant pumpkin, which I absolutely adore. I'm just going to shoot him from afar. Super easy to just take out quickly. In the meantime, I kind of want to lure this myself down a pit. I want to lure this lightning crab to some cacti. That's not happening, so just shoot from afar. Use the bouncing shot. The arcane and poison stacking together. Not having any problems. Get rid of that key. Open that. Open this. Let's see. So, because we have the Ring of Armor now, I'm just going to keep going down this bronze heart. We've got 2k health, which is really nice. I'll probably stop there and just go for armor. See if we can get some better armor upgrades, but really nice. Let's see. We've got target shot, pumpkin shot. We're not taking that. Targeting, shotgun blast, scatter shot. I'm going to take the scatter shot here. The reason for that, that's going to also work with targeting shot, but also it works when it impacts an enemy. So bouncing shot's still going to do its thing, but scatter shot may also create smaller shots when it's hitting the ground, which would be really nice. So you can see that kind of spread there. Solid stuff. Do still want a proc mod, but this will do for now. I'm kind of going down a bit of a weapon damage build with the dual shotguns, which kind of old school when I think about it. And you can see, like, when I'm hitting enemies, a lot of other enemies are just dying with it because targeting's 89%, like, practically going to work every time. The scattering is just working with the bouncing. A lot of things working together in tandem to make this build. Now, zigzag, not great. Bouncing, it's an upgrade. Wind up, also not too great. Landmine explosion, sure. And mag shot, whatever. We're going to take the landmine explosion because I want to build up a bit of money for the shop. And again, we're going to take this economy. The speed looked fine. We could have gone for fast shot, but we have bouncing shot and scatter shot. It's not really been too much of an issue. And the random, not really too worried. I want this economy because I want a bit more for the shop because we've had some pretty nice shops so far. This island is a bit of a pain. Apparently just spawning every enemy in the world right now. Limpets and fire crabs and everything. I was getting a bit too close to that limpet there. With this one, you can go around the edge. You can go to the side. I tend to kind of stay in place, which is okay. Got a bit too close to the enemies as well. Another nice little limpet to go down there. Grip tape, brilliant. You can pick up more grip tape if you want, but from level 4 onwards, not great. I like it just because it's turned my bullets into more refined kind of set of bullets to go out. I can't even talk. We're going to take Tony's black card. That's going to take us to a beautiful 22% discount. And at this point, I'm going to go for an upgrade. Upgrade horde. Getting more economy would be fine. Getting more health would be good as well. I actually regret taking that third grip tape, but it's fine. We can work with it. Yeah, the health would have been fine, but not too worried. Got my ring of armor, got plenty of health. The economy would have been fine for another Tony's amulet, but not really too bothered. I really want to get an upgrade because everything I have is kind of good. Unless I see another grip tape, I'll be very upset. And the hot steam is still effective here. The hot steam could also utilize crit. So I might see a crit blast or a crit arrow on any of those enemies that get affected by hot steam. Brilliant. So trick shot, great. I mean, it's an extra 3 damage. Big heart's great for more health. Reload arc, fine. Bouncing, we're going to go for the big hearts. That's really, really tasty. And rush upgrade. Out of the two others, we got elemental and health. There's no point me going for anything other than the upgrade there. I'm running straight into these enemies here. The reason for that is I've got a rush. I want to do it really quick. And also my hot steam is going to work really well. So just run into those enemies, let the hot steam stack go. I've already hit the rush. Now, I could just leave the area now and let them come to me, but I'm going to keep going. I've been dodging really well. I'm just bobbing and weaving between the crabs, using the pickaxe to get over them. Throwing down my grenade. That's doing the landmine grenade. Super duper easy. So trick shot, grip, tape. Going to be the critical blast. That takes us to a 39% chance for the critical blast, which is really, really strong. And we take another hot steam. That's more than 600 damage. We only actually we only have 100 global damage at the moment because our vitality isn't working, but that's fine. I'm not too worried. We've got plenty of crit, 31% crit, 200% critical damage. I'm sorry you can't see that, but you're just gonna have to trust me. We've got actually one more island. We're just going to go for the spike. And we'll get nice and close. Because hot steam is now doing 600 damage. It's going to be really effective. And just taking my time, focusing on the big enemies. There's going to be a poison skull around there. There might be a homing behind there. So this map, so easy. Whenever I see it, I'm like, yes, easy. We're going to take the scatter. Let's get another scatter shot. Let's get lots of bullets all over the place. And they're going to be bouncing everywhere. Wouldn't mind a big shot, actually, to slow them down a bit. But let's go to the shop. Heal up. Actually, I might see, is there an amber res in there? No, but there is a greed perk. Might mean another helpless power build. Let's see. Glass cannon. So just for reference, I'm not going to take the silver heart. I don't really need the health right now. Glass cannon, it's a very, very strong greed perk, but the downside is that you lose the majority of your max health, and it's really hard to actually build it back up. So I would avoid this just in general. Unless I was playing with friends and I was going for like a big global damage build, there's no point taking it. I'm going to be taking this crystal combo. I'm not going to drop anything for it. I could get rid of the vitality, but I'll take crystal combo. I'm going to be having a 5 combo for the majority of the game now, so that's going to be really strong, especially going into the next loop. Bulletproof. I'm not bothered about bulletproof. I don't need any damage reduction. Let's reroll. Targeting shot showing up for the 80th time. I don't really want anything here. I could take the bronze heart for a bit more health, but I don't really see the need for it right now. Reroll. There's a health as power. Fire orb. Brilliant. We're going to take this health as power. There is no need not to. It is going to be super strong. It's going to give us a lot of global damage. So let's pick it up. We get 28 global damage. I was really bigging it up there. Didn't give us much. This is fine. We've picked it up now. We're going to see it again. We're going to take this critical blast as well, which takes us to a good 48%. And it's working. It's doing its thing. One thing with critical blast and any of those crit perks is that I am interested now in getting a time shot. So if I see a time shot, I'm absolutely going to pick it up. That's going to help with our crit build. But yeah, these other two, we don't need fire aura. We don't need the fire shot. We got plenty of stuff here. The damage might seem quite low, but it's not too bad. Let's reroll one more time. I've got this landmine explosion here I could get rid of. And I'm going to get rid of this. I do see a fast shot. I do see the fast shot, but I think scatter shot's actually been working a lot better. So we're going to keep that. We're going to get the silver armor because we want to keep our combo high. Relatively solid. I'm thinking at this moment I can get rid of vitality eventually, but there's another one there. I'm keen on it, but I can't take it. There's nothing I want to sell. I mean, we could get rid of a reload arc for it, but realistically, health is power is where our damage is going to come from. But let's just go to the boss. This map is horrible. This is the worst final boss stage you can get just in terms of like your movement. You just have to go around the edge. I'm going to throw it. Apparently that's just going to be perfectly aligned on top of each other. They're going to have a cuddle. And I slowed down there, which almost caused me to take some damage. Just go around the edge. They'll fire to where you're going, but just keep going around. Like, I'm not taking any damage. I can just keep doing this forever and be fine. The only thing you have to worry about are the ads when they come out. See? That wasn't the giant enemy. That was his ads. And I just did a huge bit of damage there. I'm going to salvage my keys because I don't need them. That's also lots of money for me. Let's see. Let's grab... Oh, we're at full health now, which is great. So health is power now. Be 40%. Going to get more armor. Let's see what we get. Kind of a bunch of garbage. Not going to lie. Bunch of garbage. We're going to take the poison storm here. These storm items... apparently it's not working. There you go. These storm items, they're not great. And the reason for that, they're on a cooldown. And whilst, like, it's going to apply some good poison damage, it's not going to do as much. So we're going to sell this at the first shop. But that's sometimes the case. Like, don't try and force an item if you get it from the legendary chest. Don't try and force it. It's not going to work. So I'm going to keep this for now, use it up until we get to late biome. I'm probably not going to see an upgraded version, and if we go to an upgrade chest and it comes up, I'm just going to take it again, because it's a legendary. It's worth it heaps. Like, the 937, that's going to be worth more on loot. But let's loot. Hear the victory music. I love it when that happens. We're going to fire all these rocks. This is a really solid map that can often sting people quite badly. So if you're not strong enough, just beeline it down to the end. But realistically, there'll be plenty of rocks. There's plenty of time for you to avoid the enemies. And I've just used those rocks to take them out. Now that we're in the loop, just taking kind of stock of what we have. We've got plenty of good damage. Let's take the trick. We've got plenty of good damage. No chest. We've got plenty of health. We've got crit. My crit's going to be going up because of the Ring of Wisdom. And just to show you my stats actually while we're here, you can see weapon damage is quite high. We've got 200% critical hit damage. We've got 34% critical chance. Global damage is 165. Crystal gain 150. It's good. Now I'm thinking about like what other things. We don't have any proc mods yet. So we haven't got anything that's going to be on hit. We we get more elemental expert because we've got rank 1 of elemental expert, wherever that is. I'm just thinking of like what's going to help bolster this damage, what's going to help us get that, because we don't have to worry about like our economy's pretty good. I am going to go for this economy chest, but we're looking pretty good. So what's going to be next for us in this dual shotgun souffle, as it were? Cool. So we've got flawless demolition. I'm just going to, as always, get the armor. Now, I actually think we're strong enough to just outright take them out. Yeah. And look at the distance there. Let's get the scatter in there. Can I hit that from there? Oh, it did hit it from there, but not enough. Come on. Demolition. Pretty easy. And we get the double economy because that's the best choice here. Now, Tony's black card's great, but I'm going to go for a crystal combo. And yeah, I wanted the other crystal combo. That takes us to 150% increased critical crystal gain. Really nice. I'm going to go for this double. I'm going to go for double health. I like the economy here. I think that'd be really nice. Horde's really good as well. The demolition speed, I don't need fast shot. We're actually going to go for the double health. I'll often opt for more of the double chest. Just because I prefer to have more. Like, I mean, I know getting more big hearts is going to be helpful for our helper's power. But, yeah, I often like to go for that. I think the economy might have been good. Yeah, I knew I was going to hit the blocker there. But the helper's power will do well. And also, if I get the amber resin, I can almost be certain that I can stay at, like, the max amount of health. I was getting a bit dicey there. And let's see, amber resin maybe? Okay, there's one amber resin. Let's see if we can get 2. If we get 2, we'll be happy. Yeah, brilliant. Amber resin, super underrated. Healing is 100% more effective. So this means when you pick up a heart, you don't just get an increased amount of max HP. Now you also heal up to that point. So if you get 250 max HP, you get 250 health. Super duper strong. Really nice to have. And it means that we can build up our health as high as we want for that health and power. We're going to go for the crit here. The speed, not too bothered. Now, I feel like I'm slandering speed a lot. I don't really need too much speed. A lot of my damage is coming from, well, hot steam and a lot of other additional things, crit and everything else. So I'm not too bothered about being faster in my bullets. If I use like a rocket launcher or a sniper, 100%, I'll be going straight for the speed. But I'm not too keen on it at this point. And the double crits too enticing, especially something like energy rings and explosive enemies. Really easy to get around. I don't know why I popped that. Lots of tanky big boys. A slugger would have been really nice here actually, but obviously not seeing that. I'd probably say explosive enemies is one of the more just straightforward ones you can do. Just literally run around. And my crystal gain is pretty high. So if I take a critical arrows, we'll take another critical arrows. No chest up the top. And because we are... Oh, actually, I was... Okay, so I was thinking of the spike chest, but I actually think the elemental chest. I'd really like to get maybe more hot steam, or if not another hot steam, another poison shot. And I did not get rid of the mod for the god sword on the hammer crab. There's 2 of them. They're pretty easy to take out, but when there's a lot of them and they're moving around, you just got to be conscious. Just move to the left or to the right. Don't move backwards or forwards. There you go. They're quite tanky as well. Look, so there's elemental expert, perfect. I would have liked the hot steam, but elemental expert, perfect. I was quite shocked by the crystal gain. 14k at this point is very, very strong. The 14k crystals, and let's use the crystal totem. We've got amber resin, so we're going to heal up nice and easily. Let's see what we get. An all-you-can-eat, a giant drill. We're going to take the all-you-can-eat because I don't care about reloading. I'm going to keep that vitality now because that's going to stick around. Gold armor, 4 armor plates. I'm going to get it from the boss anyway. Giant drill, do not need. The health shot, do not need. Let's re-roll. Don't care about the high caliber. I'm going to buy the scatter shot because that's going to take me to 68. We're going to buy the silver heart. And look, as I said earlier, now my health is going to go up because the amber resin's there to heal me up to full. Let's re-roll. And also health powers at 59%. Don't really care about that. Don't care about fire strike. We're going to pick up the silver armor. And we're going to pick up the silver heart. So many silver hearts. We're going to take that hot shot. Don't care about the recoil shot. Don't care about glue explosion. Let's get that silver heart there. Oh, I was going to take the crit arrow. We are still going to take the crit arrow. Target shot do not need. Amber resin do not need another one of them. Later explosion do not need. And I'm just cycling through. There's a health is power here. We're going to absolutely want to take that. We're going to get rid of this trick shot. Oh, it wasn't enough. Hi, cow. So we're at 99. That takes us to 198. That's way more useful than anything else the trick shot or the high caliber could have given. And I think we're about done. You can't re-roll. We don't... Oh, there's a time shot. Didn't even look. Okay, we're going to have to pick up that time shot somehow. We'll get rid of the reload arc. We want to get the time shot because that's... The boomerang shot as well? Sure. We want to get time shot because we've got a crit build here. Didn't even notice the time shot. Almost left without it. So because with time shot, it can crit on every shot. With every proc of time shot, it means that our critical arrows build and our critical blast build are just going to pop off more. Might not seem like a lot of damage, but it will do a lot of damage, especially when stacked up. And as we build into crit blast and crit arrows more, but sometimes you have to get rid of a few perks and things that you have just to make space for some of the more important things. I could have picked up one time shot, but because I have money, I want to keep it. And even with 50% DR, these enemies not really standing a chance. I want to move to this corner here because I'm kind of a little bit scared of the ramming grub and the fire skull. Perfect. And the DR is wearing off because you can tell. And I was sticking in that corner because I knew they were going to die. I didn't really want to move and get hit and look away. So I just kind of going further and further back. Got hit by the wall, but we're fine. And we've got plenty of health to play with. Let's get the 2 silver armor. Let's get the epic chest open. Okay, so lightning aura. Not going to take that. The juice. I like it. I like it. Bounce explosion. Yeah, cool. Health is power. Beautiful. Scatter shot. I mean, still be nice. Health is power. 100%. 294 increased global damage. We've got plenty of health. That's just the only direction there, really. The juice would have been nice, but I want that global damage. And now we're just going to play this game of running around, letting everything just kind of die around us. I think every single shot we're taking, time shot is just doing the damage. Not really struggling. Now we're just chilling all the way to the end. We're just going to chill all the way to the end. There's a few things that I wouldn't mind picking up. So let's go for the double speed. I'm not nervous about it. There's a few things that I would like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing the power armor. Wouldn't mind seeing the damage combo. What else? I wouldn't mind seeing any form of proc mod. That'd be really nice. But it goes without saying, like, even though the dual shotties are really good with proc mods, I haven't seen them. And I've had to build around it. I've had to build a different build. And yes, I know I've got a crit build, which is pretty bog standard across all weapons. But yeah, I've had to change my ways, had to do different RNG. Also, I know I'm going against my earlier thing of not going on the ice, but I want to go on the ice there. Light shot, rapid fire. We're going to take one rapid fire. Oh, there's a juice. Brilliant. There's a rush or a flawless. This could sound crazy. I'm not going for the rush. I'm going to go for the elemental flawless here. Especially because it's demolition. Let's do the normal strat, please, John. And that is my real name. There you go. Got the flawless as well. Way too quick for the enemies to even spawn and do anything about it. Elemental, fire starter, hot steam, lingering fumes. I like the lingering fumes. I like the hot steam here. I'm gonna pick up the lingering fumes. And there's another poison there. There's a toxic. We're gonna take another hot steam. I could have taken the toxic, but we're going for random here. I don't need anything else from the skill chest. I don't need anything else from that. And the speed, I'm not worried about. I have enough speed now. Oh, I've got all you can eat, so I can just fire forever. I keep forgetting that. And the ice ant, one of my least favorite enemies in the game. They are dead. Ooh. Let's see. Random chest. Escalating time shot. We're going to go for the big hearts. And again, we're going to go for elemental. I really want to get more elemental expert just because it's pretty safe damage to pick up. I will take more lingering fumes. But like, you can see just how quickly things are going down, right? Like, maybe the stronger enemies are taking time, but it's just, the run's done. The diamond is done. Perfect. Let's go for the lingering to the shop. And sorry if I'm moving a little bit quicker now, but it's... And I say this on my stream all the time. The run's over. I'm just chilling now. Let's see. Let's take a vitality. Let's take a crit arrow. We don't need a glue shot, although it is free damage. We're going to take an arc shot here. And the reason for that is arc shot spread's just going to help us get more damage out there. The bouncing shot, no. Silver heart, yes. There's fortitude. We're way too late for fortitude now. Let's pick up another arc shot. And we have nothing to upgrade. So that, that's 47%. Reroll again. Ring of deflection, poison shot, ring of fury. Okay, ring of fury, 100%. The reason why ring of fury is so strong is because it's a multiplier. So when I kill an enemy, my global damage is actually going to go up by roughly around 250% because I've got 500 global damage. Super, super strong, the ring of fury, and it's a rare. Pick it up. It's just so good. And let's just go right to the boss. Very quick shot. Very quick. Using that bouncing shot to my advantage. I'm going to go straight for this jump pad. And everything's working together here. We've got the crit blast, we've got the time shot, we've got the elemental expert. It's all working together to create this kind of insane build. For the first time ever, we have seen our weapon mod, our proc mod. Brilliant. Well, look, in this case, I'm just going to tell you something. I could get targeting shot, but I'm not really worried. The piercing shot, actually pretty solid here, and I might go for that. The link shot, also really, really good as a weapon mod to get more damage out there. I would potentially go for the Ring of Defense, depending on how I'm looking. I think the Ring of Defense is one of the best relics in the game, if not the best relic in the game, because of how much it reduces the damage you take. I'm actually going to take this piercing shot. I think that's going to be really helpful, and it's going to spread the damage out even further. Let's get the bronze heart. No extra chest. Let's go. This map, I like to just kind of roam around wherever. I have no real guidance for this map apart from just staying in place, especially with my build right now. I'm in a position where I'm just quite freely able to run around and get hit by random enemies. Now, with this map, this space back here, very safe. The enemies come back to this area. You can just jump into here, and then you can weave your way out there. So if you're very, very weak at the time, that's probably the best way to deal with it. But again, because I'm so strong right now, I do not have to worry. And there's the power armor. Beautiful. That's an additional 72% increased damage. Could go for a bit more crit. I'm at 57% crit. I'm going to go for more economy because the shop is really helping out. I wouldn't mind seeing a Tony's amulet just to increase the amount of shops. I'm not really too bothered about a special delivery because it's only one. Get out. Whoa, he hit me. Thank you. And just roaming around, having the best time of my life right now on this map. The economy. Tony's black card, crystal combo. We'll go for the crystal combo. And we'll just take the elite. The elites are not very hard right now. Speeds things up a little bit. But yeah, just throwing the damage out. Targeting shot is doing a fair bit of work. It means that my bullets are actually going onto the other enemy and time shots then hitting them. So yeah, targeting really, really helpful. We're going to go for the health as power 4. 507% damage. We're looking really good right now. Go for the elemental. We can go for a bit more crit, but we're more likely going to just see more crit or critical arrows. So I'm not really too bothered about that. So going to go for the elemental for more of the lingering fumes, or more of the elemental expert, or even more poison shot potentially. We have one lowly crab getting taken out by the hot steam. Fire claws, arcane shot, elemental expert, lingering fumes. I love it. And let's go economy one more time. Let's see if we can get like a nice bundle before the shop. I love running into the middle. I love kind of thinking it's like a coliseum. We actually lost a full armor plate, which hopefully we can remedy at the shop. If not, we'll remedy at the boss fight. And there's one more enemy left. Beautiful. Let's see. There's a bundle here, but I'm going to take this Tony's Black card because it's an extra 28% off. Let's go to the shop. Don't need to heal up, but we're going to grab these crystals. Time shot, health is power. Glass cannon showing up again. We're going to take that health is power. We don't need any more time shot. Let's re-roll. The more time shot you get, it just increases the damage, which is fine, but we're actually using time shot more to be a catalyst for other things, so it's not really that important. Arc shot we currently have sitting at 39%. That's a bubble blast. I got excited. Don't need that. Don't need snake shot. Ring of deflection. Yeah, I could take it, but I'm not too worried. I'm going to take this arc shot because I want to get that higher. And as you can see, the spread, if the spread is working, well, there wouldn't be much of a spread because of grip tape. But just if I drop grip tape, let's see the spread now. Look at the difference in the spread of bullets. With grip tape, they're perfect. Their gold armor. There's a Tony's Black card. There's a crit arrow. Not worried about bullseye. Not worried about the gold armor. Another amber resin. Oh, okay, brilliant. So we're going to take another hot steam. We're not worried about the amber resin because we've already got two. Shotgun blast, sure. We're just going to stack up this power armor right now. There we go. And I don't think there's really anything I want to sell to do that. I'm going to get rid of the sharp shot and get another power armor. That's 8 power armor. That's 480 damage. Now with Ring of Fury, when I kill something, it's going to go up to 1,800. And just to show you that, once I take something out, that's going to be increased by 50%. So we are looking at a very, very solid global damage. That's why I got rid of the sharp shot. I mean, I could probably get rid of more if I wanted to. There's no point. There's no point. We're looking very nice for these bosses. Apparently crabs are spawning. That was one set of bullets. Let's do it again here. I think... No, that's not going to do enough. I think I've fired maybe 4 times. Maybe 5 times. Yes, that's how strong my build is right now. Let's have a look. So, the ring it right. So let's go through some of the good things here. Link shot, great. Really, really great. Ring of reinforcement, one of my favorites. I love to pick this up when I desperately need armor or when I'm early game. It's so strong. It just removes any need for having to pick up any armor from the shop because you're always going to have a lot. Poison claws, really good at spreading poison, but I don't really need that. Thorn shot, well, actually, I could take that. That would be really nice. Thorn shot, kind of nice, but I skipped on it earlier. Spark shot, best choice here. It's the actual first weapon what I have, 12% chance. I'm going to upgrade that and really invest into that. Get the armor, so we have maximum power armor stacked. And let's do the final biome. As I like to say with this one, all the way to the end is fine, but because it's been reworked, you can kind of do whatever works best for you if you want to stay back. They do spawn in this middle area. I don't believe they spawn at the end area. And nobody cares about that health rock. Have a look. Take the power armor. We don't need anything else. We're going to do the endurings, healing enemies. I'm interested in getting a bit more elemental. And I'm just going to kind of stick clear. I'm going to try and get a bit of distance, weaving through them all. Oh no, I don't have ADS. Making lots of silly mistakes here, but it's not a big deal because I am super strong. There's a rock in the sky. There is a starfish somewhere that is freaking me out. Thank you. Energy rings do like relatively low damage anyway, so even if I did stand in them, it wouldn't be that bad. I'm just going to fire into the abyss and there's a starfish. And he dies from Hot Steam. Hot Steam's really good. Really good. Grounded shot. Oh, Lingering Fumes. Yeah, Lingering Fumes 4. Let's get the Elemental Expert. We're going to do the Elite because they're very easy to kill right now. And on this map, as always, jump into the jump pad. I think they're just going to go down themselves, right? Fire Crab really wanted a piece of me. Okay, Aura Shot. We've got Piercing, so we can't really go Glue Aura. Targeting, we're already maxed out. Bonus Crystals would be great, but not really worried. Grenadier, also good, but we're going to go for the Critical Blast. And we're going to excel this once. Twice. 2 excel. I'm really interested in just economy and just blasting out economy at this final biome. So let's go for it. Because we're doing an excel, I'm not going to roam around the map. I'm actually going to stay here and kind of defend this area. Defend this kind of point on the beach. It's pretty straightforward unless you get a little bit unlucky. We just go left and right between the two sides. I think I'm going to be able to manage it. And if they do kind of creep in, I should be okay. Yeah. See how that crab went for the attack and it kind of just went down in front of me. Okay, so we've got lightning skulls. Not too bad. Could be worse. Just try and take them out. I should really take out the closest ones, NoScrub. Got a spawn right there. Didn't realize that. Why are they all spawning this side? It is a double XL, so I'm probably going to see something else in a minute. Is that it? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. That's a double XL. Okay, so there's a medium crystal bundle there. There's a mun shot. Take the medium crystal bundle. Another medium crystal bundle. And Tony's amulet. Really, really nice. One hit mirror projectiles. Let's take it. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I am a little bit cautious. Now, a lot of people, they don't like the risk of doing this. They don't like the risk of doing a one hit at this point. If you do one hit an enemy, they don't actually do the projectile at you. So it's actually very safe. Sorry, if you do one hit, they don't do the mirror projectile at you. So it's actually very safe to do. Okay, well, I would take the arc shot, but it's already at 57. We're going to take the crit blast because that takes us to 62%. And let's go for the juice. Okay, final shot, 57k crystals. Really, really nice. And 2,101 global damage because of Ring of Fury. Really nice. Okay, lots of stuff in the shop. Let's see. Lightning Aura. We'll take the Vitality. We're at full health anyway. I'm not really worried about Power Shot. Bit of a bait here. Let's just get a couple of these. Take us to... Let's go for the 81%. That's fine. Reroll. Tony's black card won't affect us now. Bring in destruction. Let's get another crit arrow. Why not? Fortitude's a bit bad. We'll take the rapid fire. I am going to just drop a couple things here. So I can now get rid of the crystal combo. I can get rid of the lingering fumes as well. I can get rid of Tony's black card. Lingering fumes can go. Crystal combo can go. I can get rid of the big hearts and the amber resin eventually, but I am going to be picking up all of the health upgrades I can see. All you can eat can stay. Just remember, you can get rid of some of this stuff. We can get rid of Tony's amulet. We can get rid of the ring of armor. We can get rid of the coral amulet. Gives us a bunch more crystals to play with. Okay, take a big heart here. Oh, okay. Well, I've just learned you can't get rid of Tony's black card that early. Because now the items are... Oh, dear. Oh, well, it's fine. We've got plenty of crystals. And, oh, yeah, need to upgrade the Spark Shop. Homing Sticky Arcanifying. Thanks, Spark Shot. You're insane. Health is power. Critical Blast. Okay, so note to self. Do not get rid of Tony's black card until you're at the very, very end. Fine by me, game. Let's take that. And let's just finalize on a big juice. A big juiced amount. Where is amber resin? And the big heart. Cool. Let's just cap out on that. Really, really nice. Look, nearly a million damage. I don't think enemy's going to stand a chance. We're going to take that out. We're at 2,700 global damage. The targeting shot's gonna do the deed. If I'd bounce it around, that's probably better. There you go. Super easy. What would we have won if we kept going? Spore shot. I do love spore shot. But GG. It kind of hit a point in that game where I just wasn't worried about damage anymore. I don't think it was full on luck. It wasn't full on RNG. There were some very smart choices I made. But yeah. Really, really easy dual shotgun run. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you learned something from this. I'm probably just going to do every weapon. I feel like it's worthwhile doing every weapon so that you can see how I'd run each one. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.